Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm on my phone because my laptop was like, you know what would be a really good time to update? Now. The bitch.
How dare it?
So, therefore, I cannot post that we are live places. But, CB and Jess, you're in, between the two of you, all of the same Discords I am. So you could go, quote, reply me and say we're live.
Right. My friend rearranged my phone. I don't know how to use it anymore.
Oh, no.
It's really cute. It's my hero theme. I should turn down the brightness. We just watch that.
That's a choice.
It's my hero theme, but I don't know what it is anymore.
Are one of the children watching television?
Yeah.
Yes, maybe you need to turn down your video. Sorry, he's eating dinner right beside me and watching Let's Play.
I probably wouldn't hear it if I didn't have my headphones on, but I don't want you to get, copyright infringement and people suing you because they can hear their TV show on your video.
Yeah, no, I always appreciate it. You, always catch when the children are doing a thing in the same vicinity. I appreciate that because I just tune them out.
Well, I mean, that's because you have them all the time.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because they become a blind spot for me, I appreciate that you got my back there. Hello, Haley. Yes, CB was letting everybody know. My poor guests were like, Sam, we're backstage. Is it today? And I'm like, yes, it's not you. It's not you. Fox, I can't see what you're yelling at me for.
You sent the links for this week and next week at the same time to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, am I in the wrong one?
That's
or is
fair.
Sam in the wrong one?
Times.
Also fair. I had that same thought earlier.
Am I in the wrong place?
Hello. Got my hot cocoa. Aw, yeah. I have fries and a Frosty I desperately want to eat, but I have to hold my phone until my laptop's finished loading. Because it's done updating, so now it's just turning on and everything.
Hi.
Hello. You want to say hi?
Hi.
This is the elusive one, the camera shy one. So.
Wait, they put Twitter on here
No.
twice.
Yeah, you can say hi. You can say hi?
Hi.
You get your finger out my Frosty. Go eat yours.
That was trick. I wasn't actually coming to say hi. I just
right. He got vanilla, I got chocolate. He's like, I'm just coming to take yours. Door slowly creaks open. Good evening. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hey. I'm about to end a child. Hello. Nothing. He was like, what? No.
Just end the whole child. You've got two others. You can.
Right. I've got spares.
That's what my parents always say. There's 3 of us.
There was one time when I asked them, because I like to mess with my kids every now and then. I'll be like, do you want to take your sibling back to the sibling store? Would you like to get a new one? And a lot of times they react really cute, but this one time, one of them was kind of tired, so it made them more sensitive than normal. And they were like, no, I love my siblings, and started crying. And I was like, abort mission, back up. Had to reassure them that there would never be a circumstance under which we traded their sibling in for a new model.
Oh, there's some circumstances.
Jess, I need you to know that the first tab that popped up. Now, let me tell you, there's 14 tabs here. This tab is in the middle. It's the monitor schedule.
Computer was fast, but it's not.
My computer is fast, sir. It was updating. And now it's doing its initial load. Excuse you. You go insult my computer and then try to stealify. The audacity. He's like, I thought your computer was fast, but I guess it's not.
Fox said to tell you that the TV is still too loud and you should stop forsaking him.
I'm sorry, sir. I have to forsake you right now. Baby, your Switch is still too loud. They still hear it. He just has the most calm, patient face ever as he turns it down.
Just tell him it's Fox's fault.
Uncle Fox, is this good?
When you do half screen,
Yes.
Yeah, I do half screen when I set up my streams.
look at half the screen.
What?
I just got
Child,
an
don't spam my chat.
all caps. Jess, no.
What?
Wait, why were you just knowing? Or what?
I don't know.
I missed something. I was distracted.
It's from Fox.
Ah,
And he says, yes, it's fine now.
what kind of Dr. Pepper is that?
0 sugar. It's not as good as the cherry Dr. Pepper Zero, but it is still pretty good.
My laptop.
Okay, we'll do that during this break. I was supposed to work college applications during this break. I want to mess with my phone now. I have no idea what.
I love my laptop. My laptop has pretty good specs. However, it does the thing that laptops do. In which case, like, if they die and then you turn them back on, they are hella laggy until you restart them. And then it moves at the speed of light again.
I don't think mine does that. I
Let
never
go.
restarted my laptop. It only dies.
No.
My laptop very rarely dies.
Mine,
So when it does, it hella throws a fit.
mine's used to it. I've conditioned it.
I don't ever really use mine when it's not plugged in because like it's at this desk, so that's when I use it. It's new too, so I haven't like ever taken it anywhere. But when the power was out for 5 days, when the power came back on, my laptop came back on. Like it was in sleep mode for 5 days and still had power.
Nice.
I was like, that's interesting. Okay.
Magical.
It's a lot of power. I'll
What?
take it.
Message Jess. Michael demanded to know who you were.
I am me.
StreamYard. I'm gonna just restart the laptop. It's fine.
Hey, don't wear that other damn shoe. Take that off your foot. Take it off your foot.
What?
There is some things going on over there.
I'm just staring at the art in your background. Yes. The character art, like here on you.
I'm waiting for everything on my laptop to load so that I can then restart the laptop so that it wakes back up on the right side of the bed.
You have chippies?
Salt and vinegar. Yeah. My friend brought them for me the other day, and then I just realized that they still exist. Oh God, I don't know how to use my phone anymore.
I see a Dr. Pepper conversation is going on.
We are having a Dr. Pepper conversation. We like it, the Dr. Pepper. Everybody like it, the Dr. Pepper. It is not the healthiest choice, but I don't think any soda is the healthiest choice. But also, I don't make a lot of healthy choices, which is why I'm very much overweight. But it tastes delicious, and at least I don't do drugs.
I do drugs. They help with my migraines.
What?
I do those drugs, but like, I don't do the ones that we're not allowed to say on the internet. So
Eat after me. It's too expensive.
My drugs aren't even helping all of the way today because we went to an interactive dinosaur museum on Saturday and it was inside and they had like sand dirt all over the floor on the bottom. And I was fine Saturday. My body's revolting today.
Mine is that I normally get adjusted every 3 weeks because I have scoliosis, and I have like a weird crink muscle neck disc thing that's a problem that causes a lot of my headaches. And I normally go every 3 weeks, and I couldn't go last week, so I'm going in the morning, but I can definitely tell that it's been an extra week.
I just figured out why I was so tired this morning. I had a zombie dream last night. I don't like zombies. I watched Walking Dead way too young. There is a reason I got to that train of thought, by the way. It was Jess would be like screwed in the zombie apocalypse if she needs to like a doctor. It's like the people with braces would be screwed. And then I was thinking about zombies. I was thinking about zombies apocalypse survival plan. And then I was like, zombies, yeah. And then I was like, zombies. And then I was like, I feel like I experienced zombies recently, and it wasn't just my friends teasing me because they don't like zombies. I was like, oh wait, dreams. Power brain.
I mean, fair.
Yes, Candy. Michael has had Mr. Pibb whenever we go to a restaurant, and he's like, I want Dr. Pepper. And they're like, is Mr. Pibb okay? And then he gets this very accepting of reality look on his face, and he's like, yes.
I'll take it.
Resident Evil is a great movie, and you will drool over the woman who kicks ass in her little red dress and combat boots the whole time.
But are there zombies?
Depends on your definition of zombie. There are genetically mutated things that are said to be zombies, yes.
I think it's the like feral people part of zombies. Freaking out.
I think there's them too, but they don't really matter as much.
I watched Walking Dead too young, and now it's
Yes.
like zombies nightmares.
I mean, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
My child is dying in the corner. Oh my god, I have so many tag. Oh yeah, because I told y'all to tag me and things.
We did what we were told.
Yeah, it's just fine.
We followed directions.
See, that loaded so much fucking faster. My god. The 1 minute versus the 11 minutes I had to wait previously. Okay, I'll be right back.
What?
How do I just leave here? Yeah, I'll be right back.
You just close the app like that.
Mama,
She's gone.
no!
She'll be right back. It's okay. She's gonna be. See, she's here.
I'm
Didn't
here.
take long
right
at all.
here. We're good. Like 2 seconds. I just didn't want to pop in while my other thing was in because I've done that before, and then it echoes atrociously. And
I mean, you could have muted one and then popped in.
I was not relinquishing my fries.
That's fair.
If I could not do it with one hand, it was not getting done.
Well, because then the children would steal your fries, and who wants that?
They haven't. Look, normally they don't try to steal my food because they enjoy existing. But, like, I don't know what it is today.
Maybe they were just extra hungry.
No, they think that because I'm on camera, I won't end their existence over my food. They don't know me very well. Which, for anybody out there who may want to be slightly judgy, I share my food. I'm fine with sharing my food. I just don't like my food being stolen. And I did, at the age of like 9 or 10, stab one of my uncles for trying to steal my food. He did not believe that I would do it, and then I did it, and I did not get in trouble because he was pre-warned.
I am not a food sharer. Like, it's mine. It's my food. If you wanted what I got, you should have got it.
I share.
My family and I, like, we eat kind of, I think it's called family style. When you go to like a restaurant and everybody orders something and then we can all like try it to try new things and whatnot. Or like if I'm in the mood for like if I'm sitting there and my sister and I are looking at a menu and we're like, well, I'm thinking about like maybe this or this. We'll be like, okay, I order this, you order that, and then we'll half and half. So
I will do that with Brittany and her husband.
More
That's about it.
slowly being unlocked.
That's the extent of my willing to share food with people is just Brittany and her husband. And that's
Steve-
I'll offer my food to other people, but if they come for it, then it's like, no.
Stig is here, baby. Do you recognize Stig? Because you seem very excited that he exists in chat.
Oh, hello, Steve. I haven't been seen Steve in a while, so I'll be excited.
Stig, Michael is very excited for your existence.
I just seen Stig 5 minutes before we got here, so.
All right. So I am almost good to go to start the thing. I just need to get to my checklist, which I can do.
I redyed my hair.
Just made a thumbnail. Yes, we're always talking about food.
Of course.
I don't even have any food today.
CB was trying to start shit with strawberry rhubarb pie and cherry pie earlier.
Yeah, I was making a reference.
Do intros and then we'll provide context for that. Jess, you got here first today according to StreamYard. You get to go first.
That was late.
Yes. Hello, friends. I am Jessica Williamson, aka Mess, as it says on your screen. I am an author tuber / booktuber who posts reading, writing, book, and planner related things on my channel. Sometimes, occasionally, every other Friday, I have live streams, much like this one, but I do it by myself because I am weird. And I also am putting together a worldwide write-a-thon this weekend, as a matter of fact. So if you need more sprints, more things to do, you can follow the worldwide write-a-thon. It's linked down below, as am I. And we're going to be doing 36 hours of sprinting.
It's more like 72 hours of sprinting because there's 2 different tracks, but 36 consecutively.
That too. Time for CB.
I am CB Ferrenz, young adult fantasy writer, teenage college student, film major, and all-around delight. On my channel, I give semi-reliable writing advice, make funny skits, host live streams. I am on hiatus right now, but I have a video that I have filmed it. I need to edit it and release it, but currently it is midterms. So I'm not doing that this week, I think. I am a host. I'm one of the hosts on the WWW. For productivity sprint number 5, not 8, 5. Just in case you were gonna make that distinction. That. Anyways, I'm really tired. And that's me. I have links down below. It's a rough day.
Hey, hi. I just finished my dinner. Give me one moment.
I'm also Sam's child.
Yes. In so many ways.
I was building up the time.
I appreciate it. And hi, I'm writing mom Samantha L. Nasset. This is my channel where I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer parent things. I host live streams like these on Mondays where sometimes we chat and do productivity sprints, and then other times we talk about whatever the fuck we want. Like next Monday, Jess, me, and Cody are all going to be talking about the 80s vampire movie Lost Boys. Not Let's Boys. Lost Boys.
I've never seen it.
We're probably going to be brain dead from the weekend. What is it?
And CB's going to watch it and come hang out in the chat and talk about it.
Yes. Definitely. I won't, actually. I'm looking at colleges. I'm going to visit a college I got into that day.
On Monday?
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's fair enough.
In the morning. So I might join chat. I don't know. It'll happen. Anyways, you guys are doing things.
On Thursday, I will... On Thursdays, when I post content, I post them on Thursdays. I have 2 videos planned that I'm hoping to get out soon, but I'm not saying what they are or making any other commitment than that. If you would like to read a sample of my writing so that you know I'm not completely full of shit when I talk about writing, you can read my spooky flash fiction on my website, SamanthaLNasset.com. And while you're there, you can sign up to my newsletter to keep up to date with all things Sam and maybe WWW announcements too. Annoyingly, ever since I had a conversation with like a couple people about why I say dubba 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 instead of W, I have been unable to stop saying W. And it's frustrating. If you would like to help support the channel, you can like this stream, subscribe, ring-a-ding that bell, and if you would like to help get our Corner Fox back, you can help by donating to the Ko-fi down below.
Give Sam money.
You have small legs.
I like wanted to reach out to stabilize CB's screen. I can't. Like my hands are out, and I'm like, I can't.
I hit the desk. Like the desk wasn't shaking. It was my monitor, and then the camera on top of the monitor. It was a lot.
I was trying to fix it, and I can't from here.
May I help you?
Water.
Then go get water.
I have drink.
Boy,
There's a goblin.
I'm about to end your tiniest. Did you do your homework yet?
No.
Oh, go ask Daddy to help you do your homework.
Reptar, gotta
go,
find that
go.
My homework?
reptar.
No, I did not do my homework.
I go ask Dad to help you with your homework. I don't know.
It's writing.
Yes, he
It's writing
will.
Homework.
Alright, I do want to give a little bit of a heads up or warning today that I feel really, really out of it. Chris was trying to convince me to cancel the stream, and I was like, not even death will keep me from. Hello, am I still here?
Yeah. Just
All of
learning things.
no, all of I'm sorry, all of my Google Chrome froze.
Oh.
You were
But yeah.
talking, and then you were just like, "Am I even here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you were
I
talking."
don't know anymore,
Oh,
man.
okay. Well, anyway, so that's I was just trying to give everyone a heads up that I feel like death today. Where did my tab go?
Well, feel free to do fewer sprints than normal or
No.
longer sprints than normal to
Maybe.
like offset. You know what I mean?
Socializing helps me feel better. Like I feel better talking than I have all day.
I'm glad.
My point is just that Jessica will not be disappointed regardless of what decisions you make for you, ma'am.
I won't either.
I
Putting in my 2 cents because Jess is being very
you go.
genuine. I think I'm struggling today too, but in like a peppy struggling, not in a like a.
She's hyper.
Yes. I need one of you to pull up the Sam timer because I may have to restart my Google Chrome that decided to die on me.
You got it, CB, or do you want me to do it?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Because we should start a sprint, especially if I need to.
Reboot again.
I don't gotta reboot, I just gotta restart my Google Chrome. Or wait for it to stop having a hissy fit.
Are we doing
I want
this
you to
20 minute or 30 minute or 10 minute? There's so many options.
20.
Okay.
In the middle of in the middle of my own introduction, my computer was like, "You need to restart."
How dare it?
Yeah. Yeah. The Sam is gone again, by the way, in case you didn't know.
Oh. Am I sharing my screen for the timer?
Yes.
Okay.
Share your screen and then she'll have to approve you. And then she can put it on the screen. I would imagine from her phone she can do that.
I have so many things. I have 65 messages in my YouTube. Oh, anyways, I'm gonna count us down while Sam's doing. Are you cool with that, Jess?
Have at
I'm
it,
good.
ma'am.
I'm here.
3, 2, 1, play. Go stream, sprint.
And we're back.
Hello, hello.
Jess, I need you to take a look at something.
Ugh.
Okay, I had to find what window I was in and unmute myself.
That's fine. I need you to go look at the monitor schedule and kindly look at the ones that you agreed to cover. Specifically, social 10 and productivity 10.
That wasn't me. I didn't do that.
You approved them.
Did I though?
I have evidence. But yeah, we'll figure that out.
No, I put everything in my planner earlier and it all worked out okay.
Can you just double check? Because time slot wise, that doesn't make sense. Because productivity 10 goes from 10 a.m. to.
It's because I'm starting an hour late. So I'm going to do the first 2 hours of Kate's and then go to mine.
But then who's covering the rest of Kate's?
Kate will cover her last half hour.
Okay. I'll allow it. Because we're short-handed. We're short-staffed. So.
What day is this?
Short
Is it Saturday or Sunday?
The one I'm looking at is at 10 a.m. Sunday.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
How did everybody do? I will set the break timer. See, people who come to any stream that Jess and I are done during a WWW prep time just get to see things behind the scenes. So.
I think they're all kind of used to it too, to us just being like,
I need this handled right now or I'm going to be able to focus on nothing.
Or I will not be here. I mean,
weird flex, but okay.
I was talking to Sieg 5 minutes ago. What were you doing?
Submitting our college application.
Stieg loves the horror. CB.
Thank you.
I'm in bed not being able to sleep. Oh, that sucks. I hate that. Unrelated to the 7-hour nap I had in the middle of the day. Fair, though, this morning I crashed hard, which is why this monitor thing is not sorted out yet. You are a delight, CB. We have confirmation.
I keep telling.
CB Sting. Hi, Laura. Just had a story ripped to shreds on Discord. Recovering now.
Yeah.
We're here
having
for
a rough
you.
day.
We are. I hate midterms. Also fair.
Yeah.
I see nothing has changed. CB still the same hot mess. Capricorn Express. Also, see how used to it is. I am us not being able to ask what people are working on. I've got a banner prepared now. Effervescent.
I think that was a response to me.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take it as a response to me.
That was a big word.
Oh,
it wasn't the word that threw me off. It was the lack of context. Agreed.
I don't remember doing something that was cute, but thank you.
My 80s Lovecraftian LARP story.
I have a friend who's really into
like sometimes when I take like old RPs and I mean like role plays from my teen years, and then I'm like, I'm gonna turn this into a story, and then I share the story concept, and whoever I share it with is like, okay, but what about this, this, and that? And I'm like, look, 17-year-old Sam didn't give a fuck about continuity and world building. I mean, I did. I just did what I wanted because it was an RP. It's fine. It's fine. Sending virtual hugs and tea.
Because I'm a grown-up and I do what I want.
Movie night. Movie night. Yes.
I just submitted another college application.
Awesome.
For real,
go girl.
That sounds so cool, Laura. It wouldn't be CB without at least one shaky screen. The shade.
Where's the lie?
Homework. Feel better soon. I got homework and 1,000 words writing done. Woohoo! Yeah, hi.
Awesome.
Have to write the last 2 pages of my paper for war in Iraq. Good luck with that. Hello. Just finished beta reading and role played a bit with some friends as I ignored my real work. I mean, relatable. I started
Don't we
putting
all?
away laundry and also happened to be doing some role playing. There's so many role players in my audience now. I feel it will finally be rewarding to do that 500 subscriber one shot, which this isn't what I was waiting for, but I'll take it. Also taking care of some stuff as a house leader. RA. Good to go.
Ew.
Half a page. Woo!
Ooh.
I edited a few pages of my whip and added 92 words. Awesome.
Nice.
All my homework is reading and I don't want to. That's fair. Ideally working on Project Journey like last week, but I'm going to pretend that I wrote and not almost fuss out people on my floor. And that's fair. I mostly checked some messages and got my computer set up to do work stuff, and then if you're a host for the I refuse to keep doing that. If you're a host for the then there will be 5 posts in the host lounge because I'm gonna do a post explaining my post, and then each monitor will get their own post so that you're only tagged in your monitor's post, so it's easy. I know what I'm doing. You all will appreciate it.
I believe in you. You can do this.
Yes.
What she said.
Fox said no that I scream in my head, but grudgingly accept it. You go about life. Yes, Fox is truly a god amongst men, putting up with how I go among life.
You and me both, kid. You and me both.
He got 2 frozen pizzas in his frozen pizza box. Dude, score! Bonus pizza!
That is kind of epic.
Right?
Not gonna lie.
That one box is empty.
Someone else's box is empty.
We are sorry to that
I mean, it's on you for not noticing that your box is empty if you pick it up.
Right, you picked it up and there was no wait. That's on you. You're right.
Fox is telling me I should do more roleplay content for my new niche audience. And you know what, audience? Is that what you would like? Because I will do it.
Sure.
I've already got a video about how role playing is and writing correlates and sometimes doesn't.
I remember that.
Frog hat. Oh, there's more. Those bastards. Ding dong ditch isn't fun. Pings, gunfire, and explosion rang out as Amber walked into the college rec room turned arcade. A gaggle of girls ambled around Miss Pac-Man and Tapper, while others clustered by the brand new Castlevania and Rampage games. In the back corner, he spied her targets and sauntered to join them, ponytail swaying. Nice. I am interested. I like that. Also, if you like Castlevania and
is that the main character's
dating sims?
Sword Oakenshield?
What? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right? He also played Guy of Gisborne in the BBC's Robin Hood show that came out in the late 2000s.
Possibly, but I was about to talk about Romancevania, which is a game that they are making that I helped fund on Kickstarter, and you get to romance all sorts of monsters. It's like a parody game, but also like done very well with their references and stuff, and I'm in the Kickstarter Discord, and some of the updates so questionable, but also it looks so fun, and I can't wait to be Dracula romancing all the peoples. Froghead.
That does sound like something Sam would do for sure.
Yep.
Yes. They were also because there was a huge demand for it during the Kickstarter. People were like, okay, so you can play as Dracula, but what if I want to be a chick romancing everyone? And they're like, you know what? Fair point. We'll add her in. So there's Lord and Lady Dracula that you can play.
Fantastic.
How to avoid getting traumatized from roleplaying on Twitter.com. I've never roleplayed on Twitter, so I can't make that video. However, I could make a video. The red flags of forum RPGs. Number 1.
I would watch that video.
If they say advanced lit, run. There's no such thing. They're going to bore you and waste hours of your life. You've heard of Old Man Fantasy Voice? This is him, but role playing.
That's rough.
I may be late, but it's
Actually,
not
it is your fault, Matt.
changed. Matt's assassins were secretly trying to delay the stream so that he wouldn't be late.
Oh, that's a good point.
But
And
I'm
he
too
failed,
powerful.
like
so we
everything
were
Matt
here.
does.
Simply don't do it. Fair, Blake. You know what?
Failed like
That
all
could
the
be a
rest of the
point.
things that
Don't
Matt
support
does.
This is a
All
Matt
the-
hate account.
Wow.
Maybe Fox wants to let you know, in all caps, he checked his second box that he ordered. There's a pizza in there, so he is not the one who got the empty pizza.
Awesome. That's good.
Something going on over there? I am worried about you.
Oh, it's which one, me or her?
I don't know. I heard somebody yelling. I don't know.
The dog had her head in the litter
I
box,
just found a piece of chocolate.
so he was yelling at her.
Well, that is rude. She should not put her head in the litter box.
I thought you said me.
I'm late, and it is
Yelling at me, and then I was like, I didn't put my head in the litter box.
Your
Why
name
would I
is
put my
not
head in the litter
Pie.
box? That would be weird.
I was actually role playing on Goodreads with some writer friends, but people role play on Twitter. Look, you're like people role play on Twitter. I'm like people role play on Goodreads.
Yeah, that was my reaction. I was like, Twitter, okay. Like,
Twitter made sense.
Twitter.
Goodreads.
I have a lot of
Intrigued.
questions.
I'm glad
Oh.
you acknowledge that I'm powerful enough to
So I
control
only acknowledge the
channels.
fact that you failed.
Yes, we do. So, real quick, before I forget, I need all of y'all to know, right? Anybody who's seen the Holiday Bash, years 1 and 2 may know that during the Jeopardy, I used a picture of a cherry pie and got horribly raked across the stones for this because nobody, but despite the fact I bake them from scratch, mind you, nobody believed that the picture I found was a cherry pie. But I'm like, that's 100% what cherry pies look like. Y'all are just salty, you couldn't figure it out. So during year 2, because like they were determined it was a strawberry rhubarb pie, I used a picture of strawberry rhubarb pie to fuck with them.
Apple.
And they did figure that one out, if I remember correctly. Well, CB got dinner, and I guess they were serving little pieces of pie, and so she got a piece of cherry and a piece of strawberry rhubarb pie, put them side by side, and took a picture and put it in the Discord chat. And I was like, did you do this just to make a point? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, the cherry pie is the one on the left, right? She put a thumbs up, and I'm like, I can tell the difference. I remain in my petty throne.
Okay, but to be fair, our school's pies had just like full ass cherries. And the strawberry one was like this weird paste that tasted weird.
It looked like there was a piece of rhubarb in there. But the point wasn't, I just need to be clear, the point wasn't whether or not everyone else could tell the difference between a strawberry and rhubarb pie. Because I will, like, they do look very similar. The point was that I can, on site, within 5 seconds, tell you if it's cherry or strawberry rhubarb. And I was the one attacked.
Okay, I can
For
tell
n-
it was that one
the
in
picture.
between
Oh.
those two pies because it was obvious.
I would like to clarify that I was not involved in this. I was in the chat. It was not me. I did not do it.
I will hold this grudge forever. It's not a serious grudge, but those are the most fun to hold. The ones that aren't
Exactly.
actual grudges.
Well, yeah, because they're not actually festering inside. It's just an actual fun one.
Fox said the real question here is why is CB tested pie from that school?
I didn't.
That's
I
true.
didn't eat it. I ate 2 bites and went no. My best friend wanted a piece of pie, so I grabbed 2 pieces of pie because I saw that strawberry and rhubarb were options. There was apple as well, but I
You make Twitter accounts for specific characters, and maybe I ought to just make the video. No, I know how to do it. Like, I actually follow some roleplay accounts on Twitter because they like Mayhem, which is a K-pop band and a webtoon I read. They're actually pretty good at role playing the characters, so it's really cute to just watch them interact and stuff. I just don't do it myself because I'm too old. That's beyond me now. But the Goodreads I was confused about though.
What is Matt stealing? Oh, you
Darn, I was
son of a-
hoping they also might know that I'm undefeated. Team CB was robbed. I give you permission. Tell your professor I said it was
Matt! Please.
okay. I was just doing something, but on the Goodreads roleplay, it was in a writer group with our character. Oh, have done that on DeviantArt before. I'll know midterm tomorrow.
I took a style quiz the other day and it said, what early 2000s website were you? And it was MySpace,
it-
DeviantArt, or Options.
I could see that for you.
I said the art one because it's the only one I
See
actually
the
did on.
We're starting spicy tonight.
Starting, we're an hour in, Sam.
Do you remember the first 20 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah.
That didn't count.
It didn't?
Oh.
No. Didn't count till I was fully functioning. Well, till the computer was fully functioning.
I think I
Oh.
remember it a while. Sorry.
It's fine. What kind of timer do we want for the next round?
Pigs.
Puppies.
Let's do puppies. I don't know why pigs.
I think 25 minutes one. I have to wait for the fucker to pop back up again.
Sure. My cat is on the ground begging.
There's
for her boy.
a what was the winner of the poll?
That's what I was waiting for.
Oh.
I saw it and then I clicked end poll and then I went to type it in, but I wasn't sure if I remembered right, so I had to wait for the poll to pop back up.
Ah, yes, 25. Your audience is the exact opposite of mine.
I know. It's fine.
Mine's like 3-hour sprint, please.
It's fine. I cultivated them this way.
How is that even sprinting?
Look, my
We do
audience.
45-minute sprints.
Yeah, a sprint it's really just an amount of time that you set aside to do a specific task.
Oh, Matt has
One-
a good point.
One of the best things to like I believe it kind of started as a way to train yourself to be able to write more. So it's like you were supposed to start out with like 2-minute sprints and then build up to 5-minute sprints and then 15 until you can write for like a couple hours without like having to stop or anything. But like I enjoy doing it this way where I get to be social and hang out with people and then we just focus on working for a while and then we go back to being social.
I'm gonna send you some pictures of my cat being adorable.
Okay.
Oh no, it's all changed again. I'm never gonna get used to my own screen like this.
But
It's so complicated.
yeah, see, my audience knows that we need the small sprints so that we can get all of the lore and the world building for my live streams.
Right. Right.
Pie time. Timer, if you will.
There aren't
That
any good
45
pie
minutes.
timers.
We did 45 minutes last week? Or did you do 45 minutes?
We did not do 45 minutes.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did 2 45s last week, which is what I usually do. So
Sam, I sent you some cute
I
pictures.
see the fluffy girl.
You should show everyone my cat.
You want me to show everyone your cat? Okay.
I
hold
do
on.
want you to show everyone my cat.
Playing a dangerous game here. Show my Discord.
Play.
Because
We mostly talk over Snapchat now. There's no.
it's more like now they can see my servers and my DMs, but I don't care. I mean, like who I'm talking to, not the conversations.
that is a fat kitty cat.
She's thinned out so much.
She thinned out so much is the statement that CB
Yeah, she's
just
lost like
made.
a third of her weight.
I'm very proud of
Wow.
her.
That's a chonky baby.
It's because
Look
of
at
how
this
she's
chonky
playing.
fiber. Also, I'm not gonna click on it, but see this cute little picture that is the
Uh-huh.
representation of mine and Chris's server.
That is very cute. Oh, my spine. It just informed me it is not happy with me bending over backwards to pet the cat.
Fair.
She is so cute though.
Please Photoshop her breathing fire.
Also fair.
Apparently Blake's on it. There are so many pictures of Sam yawning. If Blake sends that to me, I'll send it to you. So.
No, that's fine. I shared the wrong tab, and I was about to share the live chat with, which I've done before. Is the sad part.
Puppy. No one will judge you. School and homework.
Fox will judge me.
Yeah,
School and
but Fox will judge you no matter what you do.
Probably, but that's fine. Oh, also, my tattoo isn't tomorrow, it's Wednesday.
Oh. More time to make your decision. Now, which one is Instagram?
No, I've made my decision. I just have to send the photo references to my tattoo artist.
Oh, which one did you do?
Like, if you come through, I don't care that you're Team CB, I will be Team Blake.
Honestly, I think we should all be Team Blake.
We're gonna need a chart for all of the teams, and I don't even know what they all stand for. Alright, somebody count us down. I have things to type.
3, 2, 1, action.
Hello, peoples.
What's up? For everyone's information and for Matt's amusement, Blake did in fact make the edit of Storm Breathing Fire. I said
Right.
it is quite fantastic.
I will show everybody. Give me one second.
Thank you. That is what I was getting at.
Thanks for picking up what I was putting down.
Right? Like. Also, for future reference, you can like pull it up in your own tab and then just ask me to share it.
Yeah, but I sent it from my phone. And I can't.
But it's in a Discord chat on the computer.
I'm not, but you are in that Discord chat as well.
Yeah, but I was doing 80 other things.
I could. Do you want me to pull it up? I can pull it up.
It's too late. I got it now.
Your planner looks delightful. There's my cat breathing fire.
I like it.
She's so chunky.
It reminds me very much of Fox. Can you pull up the picture quickly, or do I need to go find it?
That was very vague.
Oh, wait, his answer. He
Right,
knows what I'm
Fox is
talking
supposed
about.
to know what picture you're talking about.
He will. Trust me. He knows.
I think I know too. Possibly. Probably not, though, to be honest.
Hello. Oh, okay, first we'll start here. I don't care that I'm not on stream. I do the countdown, and he did the countdown here.
Because I did the countdown, so.
And then, hi,
Hello.
finished most of my history. I'm going to save the rest for tomorrow. It's true, I did it. Team Blank, good use of my time. Made it toward the start of that sprint. Got editing done. Woohoo!
Woo!
Fox said he will find it, so he will fetch forth the photo. And he knows exactly what I'm talking about. So, in addition to refilling my own cat's water. So, I sent the monitor. Well, I finished the monitor messages. I sent the monitor messages so all of the hosts can see who their monitor is. And leave me alone, Webtoon. I'll read later. And then I started to do... I sent my tattoo references to my artist for Wednesday.
Awesome.
Which... yes?
You're not tattooing tomorrow, you're tattooing Wednesday.
Yes, I was mistaken. My mother corrected me when I called her because I was like, can you keep the children tomorrow? And she's like, I thought you were going Wednesday. And I'm like, checks my planner. You are indeed correct, Mother. I am going Wednesday.
Can you watch the children on Wednesday?
She's like, because I've already set it up to keep the children on Wednesday. Just why are you crying?
Because I am defiant to myself and my cosmetics. So I bought like this specific type of mascara, and I know that it it burns my eyes. But
no,
I didn't throw it away. I didn't throw it away. I just kept it because I was like, maybe it's just me. But, right, hold on. Maybe it's just me. So it's been even worse, it's been in the drawer for like 2 years. So, and like, I ran out of mascara this morning, and I was like, I'll just try this one again.
I'll just blind myself. It's fine.
Well, before when I was using it when I was wearing contacts, so I wasn't sure that it was the mascara. You know what I mean? Like it could have just been
yeah,
eyeballs.
I get that.
Okay.
So I was like, I'll give it a shot today. It's definitely the mascara. So I need to throw those away.
Yeah.
I will say I have had instances where it's like, is it the thing or is it my contacts?
Well, and it's I've had it on since 7 o'clock this morning. Like it just like started to be a little agitating during that sprint.
Eyes. I just forget to blink.
It's fine. It's all fine.
I'm just saying, no one has commented on the fact everybody can see my face today because I'm wearing contacts.
I think I've gotten used to seeing your face because usually like after we're done sprinting, you'll take your glasses off and just like be around the house. So to me, it's just like normal Sam face.
Snapchat.
The only time my glasses are not on my face is if I'm laying in bed.
That's why I'm.
But I do send
Then
a
the-
lot of stuff from my bed, so.
Then I am psychotic and I just remember Sam's face.
I mean, that's fair. 3 months to keep it scared. 3 months. Well, to be fair, Jess, you also make thumbnails for us and stuff sometimes, and I'm never wearing my glasses in any professionally done photos because of the glare. So,
Just used to that face. Also, I was talking to Devesha and Katie earlier, and Devesha and I were discussing the fact that we both have makeup from like 2017, 2018.
see, on that I can't judge because I just recently purged my old makeup. So
I have an eyeshadow palette of neutrals from 2018, but I'm going to crush it up and use it as special effects dirt in my next film. So I don't think that counts as it being bad.
was it Maybelline?
It was not. It's like a vegan, cruelty free. It's the company is called Medusa. I buy a lot of stuff from them. I've spent quite a lot of dollars there, which is why I have a hard time throwing things away, because like I've spent hundreds of dollars on eyeshadow and I'm like, technically they're expired, but it was like hundreds of dollars. So
expiration dates are just suggestions.
However, the mascara making your eyes burn needs to be thrown away. Like I grasp that concept.
I agree.
That's good.
It's fine.
Also, we have all of the links for the dubba sprints now. If I can find that.
That's fantastic.
Window for that chart.
Also, the route I was going on the you being home tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow night is AuthorTube chat night.
Mm-hmm.
And Kate and I will be discussing write-a-thons, like how to maintain motivation and hacks and joining others and avoiding burnout and all of those fun things.
Oh, yes.
So
Burned out.
I know much about.
Because at 1 o'clock today, Kate said, "Oh, tomorrow's the third Tuesday. We need a topic." And I went, "It's your turn to come up with a topic because it's on your channel." And she was silent for quite a while. And I said, "Well, there is a write-a-thon this weekend. And you do 24-hour write-a-thons. So maybe."
You sensed her flailing desperation.
I sensed the desperate flail. And I was like, "I got you, boo." So.
I was CB'd in the chat. There's a CB with like 15 like dots after it, and I don't know what I did wrong.
Okay, hold on. The little cousin symbol, or the little contained symbol with the number in it, tells you how long products last after opening.
I know how it works. I just
it's
resist
surprising how many people.
the patriarchy.
That's not. Do you mean capitalism? Because that one feels more accurate to the situation.
Okay,
No,
yes,
Jess,
capitalism,
no.
but
Emily,
also...
hold on, Jess. You were not the last
No,
one
you were not.
to turn in your link or thumbnail. Wait, who? It was one of you.
Second to last.
Oh, that.
I'm trying to remember who got their thumbnail in first. If it was no, I think you were the last one to do the thumbnail. But you're not the last one to do the link. You two traded places.
It's true.
I got CB'd to the expiration dates or suggestions.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Chris says the same thing about food, which I always side-eye.
I want to side with you. I really do. but
You take after your father in this situation.
I possibly do. It's the sniff test.
My concern. Hey, look, our playlist is done. So the Dubba playlists are
Wow.
all set up and good. Yay! Which
And
means
somebody moved them onto the front page yesterday.
I know, so good.
Getting stuff
I was
done.
on there and I was like, you know
I'll
what?
tell
I
you,
probably
I'm
take
glad
those
you do
October
that
ones off of
because
there.
that's one of those tasks that I always think about doing, and I'm like, I should do it. It should be done, and then I just never do. So I'm
I
so
honestly,
glad that you do.
it was not even in my brain, and I'm gonna put it on the Milo note to be in my brain next time. But I was sharing the Writeathon channel on Julie's channel last night in the chat, and I was like, I should probably get rid of these October playlists and put the right ones on.
Let me tell y'all, Julie knows. She got in there. She was like, here's my thumbnail. Here's my StreamYard link. Here's my everything link. Where the fuck are the links for the description? And I'm like, here you go. Whatever you need, we're at your service. She got everything in. Like,
But that's mostly because she hates Discord and she knows she'll never check it to find out if she's late for something. So
I
she does
don't
everything
care.
all at once. I'm
I
with
don't know
you.
what her motivations are. If it works, it works.
Right. I got what I needed and let's move on. Fantastic. Oh.
When you have pink eye and a sty or some fungal infection, I don't want to hear it. It's me. I always said that yes. At least I wasn't last again. Oh, KDP has updated their cover calculator. This pleases me. Ooh, awesome. Look, in my defense, I'm trying to finalize a book and I never check dice scored. What's the great thing about this spelling is that's how I say it most of the time. I'm like, yeah, let me go check my dice score.
Another thing that hurts me about this cute updated home screen, it doesn't do the little dots for alerts. So I have no idea if I have messages.
Oh no.
I'm like, I do. I have multiple messages, in fact. Okay, this is...
Fox has found so many things and not just the picture I requested. So everybody's gonna get to see some some things as soon as I get it set up. Okay. Also, if you're not subscribed to the Dubba's YouTube channel, that would be great if you went and did so. I think, Jess, let me tell you if I'm remembering this right. I think you wanted to hit like 320 by the end of this Dubba, and I was like 350.
That sounds right.
Yeah. So we are at 3. Hold on, let me double check. 320 something. So we've already hit Jess's goal. So I just need my aspirations met.
We're at 334.
Yeah.
God.
So.
Or you. I'm going to say us. It's a collective.
Yes, I know. And here's the great thing. I was like, oh, great. Maybe Crunchyroll will improve Funimation's UI. And Chris goes, people who have Crunchyroll are hoping that Funimation improves Crunchyroll's UI. So now I just need like that like those two arms that clasp each other. It's just like Crunchyroll, Funimation, and in the center for it to say it hopes they improve the UI.
I saw this TikTok about that. And apparently they were like commenting on the fact that they think the person making the like sections in Crunchyroll has lost it because they're putting full ass like sentences describing like when you scroll through Netflix it's like action adventure, family fix, that kind of thing, but in Crunchyroll, and they're like, wow, you've scrolled this far, that kind of stuff.
While you scrolled this
and like one of them was like, we shortened the title of these because the book or the light novel's title is way too long.
All right, so here's the picture I wanted Fox to find.
Okay, adorable, amazing.
Here's it with the different subtitle.
Of course.
And then here's some things that he found and sent to me for funsies. Yes. These are the kind of things I send him when I'm like, I've done 100 photos for this thumbnail, and then he gets to find these.
Fantastic.
That's fair. Fair.
Very fair.
This CB check. Oh no!
That's fair.
Blanket Sam say no.
I don't even remember what these thumbnails were for.
Good.
But-
Better that way.
Oh, damn it! There was one more. I did not see it.
No!
CB, your hood matches your hair.
Thank you.
It do.
I love your sweatshirt. Apparently, the last 4 times I've had a FaceTime call with my biological parents, I've been wearing this sweatshirt, and they think it's all I wear. And I'm like, no, we call on Sundays. I do laundry on Sundays. It's my favorite hoodie. After I wash it, it means I can put it back on.
That's fair.
Yeah.
See,
I feel that.
Is I, the Sam.
Yeah, if I made merch and posters, this is the kind of shit I would have.
Fair.
Like my friends, very like fun writerly things. Me, just my face with various captions.
I support
Oh,
Which is fair.
it.
I just want to have age ratings. It's so frustrating. I feel that so in Funimation, slight defense, I like their AI or their UI, their user interface for the computer. I just hate it for like their apps for the PlayStation or the TV and stuff like that. They're so frustrating and slow and hard to work with. But that may be less a design and more programming side of things. I don't know.
That's a Fox question. I don't know if it actually is a Fox question, but it feels like a Fox question.
Wait, what was the Fox question?
Whether it's a programming thing or a design.
Oh, I don't know if Fox, do you know the answer?
I thought she was asking if she was allowed to ask Fox a question, and I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
yes.
I've spent like the last sprint spamming Fox pictures of my cat. I have no problem asking Fox questions. Oh, look,
Hence
Samantha
the
Fox.
yes.
Hello, Fox. He said both.
Is this going to be our final sprint, or are we doing one more sprint?
Final.
Final sprint.
I have the beginning of a headache.
I have a beginning of I have to work tomorrow, but that's normal.
Oh, I have a class.
You also
at
need you
10:30
to
in the
wash
morning.
your eyes.
They're fine.
I thought you said ties, and I'm like, are we wearing ties? What are we wearing ties for? I don't know how to tie a tie.
I now want somebody to just on their sprint, everybody wear ties. For the dubba.
I don't have any anymore.
I'm not
so-
doing it because I hate ties, but
You can wear one around your head like a cool kid.
I could do that, yes.
I used to have to wear them at a job that I worked at every day.
I never worn a tie. We in careers.
Fox heard eyes instead of
heard-
eyes, or I don't even remember what I said at this point.
Eyes.
Eyes.
Oh,
Eyeballs.
right.
Hogan.
Well, the poll is up to go vote on time for the final sprint.
If you like
It's
it,
the final countdown.
I have to figure out when I'm going to watch Lost Boys and take my notes on it.
I'm going to
I
watch
gotta
it
take my discipline.
again.
about vampires. I thought it was like something about Peter Pan.
No.
And so when you guys said it was about vampires, I was really confused.
Say hello to the night, Lost Boys, lost in the shadows.
It's
I know. There's
ballad
no way you
song.
know that song if you haven't seen the movie. So
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm guessing it's but like, come
There's-
on, Peter Pan's like boy band is called the Lost Boys.
there's another song that's from that movie that I know of from that movie, and it came on the radio, and I said something about Lost Boys, and Chris was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "They played it in that movie." He's like, "No, they didn't," and I was like,
Is
"So?"
the movie a musical?
No, it just has it's just an 80s movie, so it has a really good soundtrack. 80s movies, not known for their quality, but their soundtracks were awesome.
I think, okay, so I watched it Friday night or Saturday night. I watched it Saturday night.
Emmy, you
And-
could watch it and then you could talk to us about
Come back
it on
next Monday and talk to us.
Because I'm the only one who's seen it before. I mean, well, just saw it this week now.
I've
But
seen it now.
I mean, at the time of deciding the Let's Talk, she had never seen it before.
Yes, correct.
Okay, see you.
But I had like the IMDb pulled up while I was watching it. Because I like to like look at like the fun facts and things when I watch a movie, especially something that's that old. And one of the like fun factoids was actually that the guy that plays like the lead vampire kid wasn't going to do the movie until he heard who was doing the soundtrack.
Yes.
And then he agreed to do the movie.
Factoid. But
so it was
for the
interesting.
record, Emily, I also love 80s movies. They are like some of my favorite category of movies. It's just they are in fact not known for being high quality made movies, but they're like still some of my favorites. So
I'm more of like a late 90s, early 2000s magical kind of thing, but also 80s. But also 80s, like Teen Witch.
I wrote one of my college essays about how you have every right to enjoy a movie, even if you don't think it's like the masterpiece of writing or cinematography or acting or something like that. Like,
most things I enjoy in life.
Kiefer Sutherland. That's the guy.
That sounds familiar.
Chris coming in clutch. I'm gonna tell you
he
what.
He loves that movie too. It's one of our bonding movies. Like
that's fair.
Not like if we want to watch a movie, I don't think there's ever a time when we wouldn't be in the mood to watch that movie. It's just something about it.
I just need CB to watch it just for the saxophone player.
Saxophone player?
And I think you would enjoy it.
Saxophone player. There's like a beach party and he's playing, because that's another thing that a lot of 80s movies do is they have live band, like actual bands play during a scene. They'll like show a party scene. There will be a band performing on stage, and the saxophone player is so 80s, so quintessentially 80s. It's magical.
It's fantastic.
But like he's not even really a character. He's just
no.
That's the only thing. He's just a saxophone player in the background.
Like in the movie for 3 minutes, but he apparently has a very big fan following on the internet.
I mean, I can see why. I don't want to say anything about him because CB needs to like. Although you shared a GIF of him, but that's not the point. She doesn't know yet.
I don't know.
But yes, Cody also thought it was going to be a Peter Pan thing. Like when I said Lost Boys, I think it was Fox shared a GIF of the Lost Boys from Hook, and I was like, no, not those ones. And then I like shared a GIF of the vampires from Lost Boys, and I was like, 80s vampire boys.
Yeah, I think I saw the vampires and was really confused.
Well, the Peter Pan thing isn't like the Peter Pan thing's not terrible to connect because I believe it's supposed to be kind of a Peter Pan motif-ish, because like the lead vampire would be Peter, and then he lures boys into being vampires. So he's got his own little Lost Boys.
Is he a kid?
They're all roughly the same age, which is like older teens, early 20s. So
anyways, you have next week to talk about that.
Yes.
Morris.
I have to rewatch it. Like I said, I'm going to take some notes. Poor Julie is probably my 20% that voted for 40 minutes.
One voted for 40 minutes?
That would be Julie, probably.
Yeah, Julie of course.
Jen. I love that Julie runs really long sprints, and so on the rare occasion I can catch one of her streams.
I am not sure. Oh, it's 10 votes. I thought it was because it was 6 minutes ago, and I seen like 6 votes, and I was like, that math does not compute to me, but okay. So there would have been 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 votes for 25, 2 votes for 30, and 2 votes for 40.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
I'm not allowed to vote, so.
I totally didn't comprehend anything you just said.
Purple, purple, green, skidoo.
Nothing.
I was with you, and then you went green skidoo, and I was like, what?
I heard the green skidoo.
Long sprint squad. That's why Julie runs a productivity sprint in the dubba.
Right.
Yeah,
All right.
too.
You are running a productivity sprint. This CB, it's very important. You have to make sure you get all your sprint time in.
I did last time.
Barely. We went over. We went into the buffer zone.
I blame Matt.
And who did you invite on your stream?
Matt!
I'm just saying.
Yet again.
I'm just saying. Save your pity for the week. I adore you. All right. Let's get started on our final sprint of the night.
Okay. I'm going to count. Oh, never mind. Yes, I am going to count. Sorry. 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're back. How did everybody do during the final sprint?
I read happily. Hello. And I snuggled my cat, so very productive.
I got
I'm
ready
going
for
to
bed.
finish the sentence.
What'd you say, Jess?
I got ready for bed.
That's fair.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
I'll be right here. Samantha got a phone call.
But yeah. Storm is laying on her back. She really enjoys being an only cat. We have 2 other cats at home, but here she's like so much more relaxed and like friendly and stuff like that. Probably because she has a group of like 5 teenagers constantly loving on her.
I'm surprised you're allowed to have a cat in your
Emotional support animal.
Oh, you know, that tracks.
Plus, we have a really small campus, so like it's much more. It's 300 people here.
Yeah, that's
Maybe 400. But
that's pretty small. That was like my high school was 400 people. So
that was like a
I feel
grade
that.
of my high school.
That's my entire high school. Are you going to be able to take her with you when you go to the next college?
I do not know. At all. Which sucks because I mean, like, I can apply for it, but I don't know what my living situation will be like where I go next. I would really much like to have her, but don't know.
Yeah, sorry. My cousin called me, and he doesn't usually call me this late, so what's going on over here?
We were talking about CB's kitty cat.
Yeah.
I was ripped off. I wanted which minutes? The ones I had to spend on the phone.
The 40
she has
minutes.
such anxiety when it comes to us.
I think she does. My friends didn't come over for like 4 days, and Storm was getting like really sad, and she like wasn't moving around or like sprawling as much as normal. And then my friends came over, and then like 3 seconds later, she sprawled across my bed like this, and I'm like, I've been here this entire time.
I was here too.
My best friend coming over and giving you a little bit of scratches, and then all of a sudden you're stress free.
Matt says, I would simply enroll my cat in the university. CB's lucky. My college told me I could have an emotional support, and I can't. I assume that's a can't have one.
Yeah,
and I have autism.
Well.
Yeah.
She has a full scholarship for being cute.
Totally valid. You would never get to classes. You would sleep right through them, wouldn't you?
I mean, isn't that what the rest of us did too?
It did not have time on it when I came back.
Maybe.
I don't know why it lied to you.
It didn't on my end either.
I wasn't paying attention.
I always wait until my recommended videos come up. Especially because I was in the middle of writing a sentence, and I hate stopping in the middle of a sentence. Which reminds me, I'm going to finish that sentence before I forget it.
Okay.
Entertain chat.
I don't want to.
So entertaining.
Yeah. I looked at the playback, and it was at 0 when we stopped, Julie, so I don't know where your extra minutes were, but...
Magic. Do you guys know I'm making a film for my class? Film class. I know, that's really surprising. Making a film in a film class. It's fun. It's fantasy themed. All of the special effects makeup just arrived today, so I'm gonna be testing it out on like my arm or something at some point in the next few days. I'm really excited.
Timer out to get Julie. So I revised 2 bits, and I'm working on revising a fight scene, which I don't want to, but I have to.
Revising or?
I don't want to revise the fight scene. Especially since it's in purple, which means I'm supposed to add to it. And I'm like, I don't want to add to it. For what it's worth, I feel like the finished product of my fight scenes are generally pretty good. They're just the absolute bottom of the things that I want to write.
Can't relate.
I have, in fact, made jokes about just fading all of my fight scenes to black. It's just being like a punch was thrown, and then like you get a fade to black, and then the next scene is just them all starting, and it's like, man, the fight was, or like everybody's bruised and bloody from the fight. You cannot revise my fight scene, Fox.
I read like a craft book on fight scenes. It's been several years ago, but they pretty much were like, you either need to gloss over everything and just be like super vague, or be super detailed. Like there is no in between. And I was like,
I don't know.
oh, that's excessive, but okay.
That's not how you do it. Fox said, if you fade to black, I will revise your fight scene, and you don't want that. He's making threats. And I can't be like he has no control over it either, because this is going on my website, which he definitely has some control over. So he 100% could do that. So fuck with me. And I wouldn't bother reading it, so I wouldn't know until somebody pointed it out.
Like, Sam, I love that part where XYZ happened, and you'd be like, whose book were you reading?
To be fair, that's me half the time anyway.
Yeah.
People are like, yeah, I like this part. I'm like, could you tell me what page that was on? Like, once I write it and it's in readers' hands, I don't remember anything anymore. I am very impressed by the people who like remember all of the details of all their stories, and I'm like,
I went through the other day and informed them of my knockout/pass out counter for my characters. The first book's at 18, in case anyone was wondering.
So, see, the thing is, you're supposed to have a mix. Like, it's not supposed to be one or the other. Otherwise, it's probably not well paced. Don't do a Tolkien. I would never. Although, Fox is like, oh, well, now that you say that, sir, do not. Do not. But the fun thing about Tolkien is I'm actually a little bit more forgiving of him specifically, not like his copycats or anything, but of him specifically, because I read or watched a thing. I don't know, I went down a Tolkien rabbit hole, as I sometimes do.
Okay.
Morbid fascination with him. Matt's already agreed to do like a Let's Talk Tolkien with me one day. But he apparently was very sad that England doesn't have the same kind of deep world creation myths that like a lot of other cultures do. He was very envious of this. And so he sought to create his own. And that's essentially what the Sumerian and Lord of the Rings is supposed to be. It's just supposed to be a huge mythology for England because they didn't have one. And that's why it's written the way that it is. And that's why the Sumerian's written the way that it is. And like the way he wrote in it, it's like he is an unreliable narrator too, because he's just like this researcher who's finding all of these tales and everything that have been passed down through generations. And I'm like, sir, still do not like your writing style. However,
interesting concept.
I am down for what your goal was. This is fair and explains a lot. So that's why it's written the way it is and why we get so much history and so many side little bits of information and everything. Because he wasn't actually writing a novel to write a novel. He was trying to come up with a whole ass religion.
Well, and he was working on his linguistics was a large part of it also.
Yeah.
Like it was more about the language that he created and the world that he created than about the actual storytelling.
Well, the language would be part of the everything else. Because like when you look at, for example, he used Nordic and Celtic mythos, and he references those a lot, and they have runes in their own languages and everything. So that was probably also heavily influenced into all of it.
I'm using the movies in my film class as an example. So like to like explain what the vibes I want, I'm like, I have a couple clips from the movies that I'm like, this is the vibe I'm going for my like short film.
Oh, for you.
Because
Okay.
it's like well done, you know, fantasy movies. Because those movies are production is off the chart. Anyways,
So the Lord of the Rings movies, yeah, they're really
Mhm.
good. They
Yeah.
cut out a lot of
dollars into that.
Yeah,
that didn't need to be there.
I grew up watching those. Like,
Jess, was it on a stream with you when we were talking about how, like, somebody said the Lord of the Rings movies? Maybe I was in chat. I don't know. There was a stream where someone was talking about how the Lord of the Rings movies would actually hold up today if they were made, unlike a lot of other old fantasy movies. And I was like, I don't think they would, but not for the reasons everybody's discussing.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Whose stream was it? Maybe it was a stream with. Oh, it might have been a Troublemaker stream.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right, well, we should get going. I gotta put the kids to bed. Just gotta put the Jess to bed.
No
I
doubt.
don't know what CB's gonna do.
Read fan fiction, probably. Watch my cat attack her toy that I spent an excessive amount of money on. It's a little motorized thing that has a butterfly go back in circles.
We got
She's
the
laying
dogs.
and staring at it.
We got the dogs some new dog beds, and Chris put one down for. Well, no, I put Vi's down, and he put Nabby's down. And then Vi was using hers as a pillow, but Nabby just wouldn't use her new one. And Chris was like, well, I guess she's got to get used to it. And he goes upstairs. I pick up her dog bed, lay on it for 5 minutes, and then take it to the floor, put it down, and I'm like, Nabby. And I get her over there, and I'm like, bed. And she just, from that moment on, she's laid in it and been her bed. And I sent him a picture, and I was like, mom gifts, best gifts.
Yeah.
Succeeded in that one.
Well, that's a trick for any pet owners out there. If you want your pet to play with the new thing, they tend to not like the smell of strange things, but the smell of you,
They're
like.
human.
Yeah, they're human.
It's just
They like
hitting
their
her in
woman.
the face.
What?
She's just laying there as she watches it hit her in the face.
Your cat might need it to smell like Char or.
Oh, you! Damn! She's attacking it.
You just said she was letting it attack her in the face.
It's attacking it now. Char probably is listening to this.
Blake said, "On my way."
This is bullying.
Yeah.
I just stopped laughing enough to try to say. Fox said, "Damn, low blow." Look, I'm sure your cat loves you very much. I'm just salty to all cats. Because mine only love me upstairs.
Fair enough.
But then I'm trying to go through kids' clothes and she won't fucking leave me alone. I myself am a cat. I only desire affection on my terms.
She's running away.
Me too.
She like watched it for a long time, then she kind of like, and then she just walked away slowly. She's such an adventurous cat.
All right. Well, you may or may not have noticed I've moved you to the hot seat.
I did, in fact, notice that. Hello. Goodbye. I'm CB Ferrenz. No, I'm joking. Young adult fantasy writer, teenager, college student, filmmaker. And on my channel, I talk about those things come together or rather don't. I may give some reliable writing advice, make kind of funny skits, and host live streams. I'm on hiatus, which I will hopefully be releasing very soon. Links down below.
Love me.
My turn.
Yeah.
Goodbye, friends. I have been Jessica. I am also linked down below. I post reading, writing, and book and planner related things on my channel occasionally, and also do some live sprints on Fridays. This weekend, on Saturday, we'll be doing the 36-hour Worldwide Writeathon, which will include myself and also This Way is Sam and This Way is the CB. We'll all be there. So if you want to come hang out, all links are down below. And then I leave you with Sam.
Hello, I am Writing Mom Samantha Nasset. This is my channel where I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer-parent things, and occasionally parentally bully my internet child. I host live streams like this on Mondays, where sometimes we do productivity sprints and hang out and chat, and then other times we talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about, like Lost Boys, the movie we're going to be watching next week. Join us for that. It's the 80s vampire movie.
Not about
Peter Pan. When I post content, I post it on Thursdays, but I am still on hiatus because of chronic illness bullshit. However, I have videos planned that will hopefully come out before I die. Now, if you would like to see samples of my writing, you can go to my website, SamanthaLNasset.com, where I have a spooky flash fiction. And while you're there, if you want to keep up to date with all things Sam, you can sign up to my newsletter. If you would like to help support the channel, like the stream, subscribe, ring-a-ding the bell so that the algorithm doesn't completely forsake me, and also subscribe to the Dubba YouTube channel to keep up to date there. I want the community tab. I won't sit place. And if you would like to get our Sass Corner Fox back, along with our cool background, you can donate to the Ko-fi listed down below.
Give some money.
And yes, that is everything I indubitably believe. Thank you all for joining us. Can't wait to see you. If you want more writing sprints, so many writing sprints starting Friday. And we've got fundraisers. It's going to be a good time. So see y'all then. Bye.